Fans across social media have been buzzing with one particular reaction that keeps coming up again and again. Many are calling it sad that a young star from the hit reality series Counting On is already on track to welcome her second child before she even turns 22. The comments are pouring in, and the conversation is heating up. If you have been following the Duggar family for any length of time, you know their lives move at a different pace than most. But this latest chapter has left a lot of viewers pausing to ask whether this young mother is racing through milestones that most people her age are only beginning to consider. Today we are breaking down exactly what is happening, why so many fans are reacting the way they are, and what it tells us about life inside one of television's most watched families. Stick around, because the full story has more layers than the headlines suggest. The Duggar family first captured national attention with the long-running TLC series 19 Kids and Counting. Jim, Bob and Michelle Duggar raised their large brood in Arkansas under a strict set of religious beliefs that emphasized courtship over dating, large families, and traditional gender roles. When the original show ended, several of the adult children continued on the spin-off Counting On, allowing cameras to follow their marriages, pregnancies, and early years of parenthood. One of those children is Joseph Duggar, the sixth-born son. In September 2017, he married Kendra Caldwell, a pastor's daughter from a like-minded family. Kendra was just 19 at the time of the wedding. The couple wasted little time starting a family of their own. Their first child, a son named Garrett David, arrived in June 2018. Roughly a year later, in the summer of 2019, they announced they were expecting again. That second pregnancy is the moment that has triggered the current wave of online discussion. By the time the baby arrived in early November 2019, Kendra was 21 years old and already a mother of two. For many longtime viewers, the math felt startling. Kendra and Joseph shared the news of their second pregnancy with the usual blend of joy and gratitude that has become familiar to Counting On audiences. In a social media post, they expressed excitement about expanding their little family and described children as a blessing. The gender reveal later confirmed they were expecting a girl. Addison Renee Duggar was born on November 2, 2019, at 5:33 in the morning. She weighed 7 pounds 12.5 ounces and measured 20.5 inches long. Family and fans quickly offered congratulations, and the couple posted photos introducing their daughter to the world. On the surface, it looked like another happy milestone in a family known for frequent baby announcements. Yet the timing struck a nerve with a sizable portion of the audience. Kendra had gone from newlywed to mother of two in just over 2 years. She was still only 21 when Addison arrived. That detail became the focal point of countless comment threads. People began calculating ages and timelines. Some pointed out that Kendra had spent most of her late teens and early 20s either pregnant or caring for a newborn. Others noted that many young women her age were still in college, starting careers, or simply figuring out who they wanted to be. The contrast felt sharp. Within the Duggar community, early marriage and rapid childbearing are often presented as the expected path. Outside that community, the same timeline can look rushed or even concerning. Fans who had watched Kendra grow up on television now found themselves wondering whether she had been given enough time to experience life as a young adult before stepping fully into motherhood. The word that kept appearing in reactions was sad. Not sad because a baby is arriving, but sad because the window of her early 20s seemed to be closing so quickly. It is important to remember that these reactions are opinions, not established facts about Kendra's personal feelings. Neither she nor Joseph has publicly expressed regret about the timing of their children. From the statements they have shared, they appear to view each pregnancy as a positive and intentional choice. Their religious upbringing places a high value on welcoming children early and often. In that context, having 2 kids by age 21 is consistent with the beliefs they were raised with and continue to practice. At the same time, the public nature of their lives means that every milestone is open to outside interpretation. Viewers who do not share the same worldview are free to feel differently, and many have. The broader Duggar pattern helps explain why this particular moment landed so hard. Multiple siblings have followed similar paths of marrying young and starting families almost immediately. The cameras have documented the cycle for years, so audiences are familiar with the rhythm. When a new couple repeats it, the familiarity can breed either admiration or discomfort depending on the viewer's own values. In Kendra's case, the discomfort seemed louder than usual. Some commenters expressed genuine concern for her physical recovery between pregnancies. Others simply mourned the idea that she might never get a stretch of years focused solely on herself. A smaller group defended the couple, arguing that happiness looks different for everyone and that outside judgment is unhelpful. Social media platforms became the main stage for these competing views. On Instagram and Reddit threads, fans traded thoughts in real time as the pregnancy progressed and after Addison's birth. Media outlets that cover reality television also picked up the conversation, often framing it as another example of the Duggars living life on a different schedule. The coverage stayed mostly observational rather than accusatory, noting the facts of Kendra's age and the spacing of the children while letting audience reactions speak for themselves. No major statement from Kendra or Joseph directly addressed the sad comments. They continued to share family updates focused on gratitude and everyday moments with their 2 young children. Looking ahead, the couple has given no public indication that their family-building plans are slowing down. Within their community, additional children are usually welcomed without lengthy gaps. Whether they choose to expand further, and how quickly, remains their private decision. Viewers who have followed Counting On know that baby announcements tend to arrive with little advance warning beyond the occasional social media hint. For now, the confirmed record stands at 2 children by the time Kendra reached 21, and that single fact continues to fuel discussion long after Addison's birth. The conversation surrounding Kendra Duggar's second pregnancy ultimately reveals more about the audience than about the family itself. Some see a young woman living out the values she was taught and finding joy in early motherhood. Others see a timeline that feels compressed and wonder what might have been left behind. Both perspectives can exist at the same time without one cancelling out the other. The verified facts are straightforward. Kendra married at 19, welcomed her first child at 19, and her second at 21. Everything beyond those dates is interpretation. As the Duggar children continue to build their own households, similar questions are likely to surface again. The only certainty is that the public will keep watching, calculating, and reacting. What are your thoughts on this latest Duggar family update? Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Duggar family update.